Regina pays a visit to the Harbour Bar in Bray. This bar was voted #1 bar in the whole world by Lonely Planet. It's not to be missed.
Hello, I'm here at the Harbour Bar, one of my favourite pubs in Bray, and I'm joined by Paul O'Toole, who's the head barman. Now, Paul, can you fill us in on a little bit of the history of the bar? I know it's been in your family for decades.
Since the 1930s, my grandfather bought it off a cousin of his, and then in the 60s my father and my uncle, Paul O'Toole Sr. and Des O'Toole, took over it, and we sold the bar there about a year ago.
And I know you've done a complete refurbishment, so there's so many changes. Tell me about how you've managed to refurbish the bar but keep its quirky character.
Well, just the improvements are really the lounge area. It's more bigger now. We've increased the space for the stage area. The conservatory's been nicely tidied up. Upstairs has been recently revamped. It was a living quarters, and now, as you can see, it's a big venue. And we have gigs up here as well. We have a comedy club, various different things like that.
It's thriving down here, and I know it's a real hotspot. What care do you put into choosing the acts? I know that there's a whole community based around here. People come down, they perform. Tell me a little bit about that.
With the music?
Yeah,
we have a great manager, Stephen, who's in charge of the music, and he just sources a lot of bands from Dublin, but also emphasising on local acts as well. And it's very much customer driven and what they want to be seen on the stage and their involvement as well.
And I just love the quirkiness. So this bar just has so much character. So can you tell me how the very distinctive look of the Harbour Bar has evolved?
Well, especially say in the old bar with all the brick and back, a lot of people have given us licence plates and stuff from their house and just quirky stuff. Now, as far as the art goes, a lot of the art would be from customers who are artists. We had Brasher Strank down here, Mark Kavanagh. That's a Joe Dawson painting over there. Who've just donated and given us stuff over the year, and we've collected, and then I buy a lot of the art as well for the new owners, the Duggins, and so that's really where it comes from.
Basically how it's evolved. I know that this has been a bar that's, James Joyce and all of these famous people have come here during the years. Tell me some stories like that.
There's some great stories. I mean, there's the famous one about the Moose's Head, which you'll see in a bit, which was given to us by Peter O'Toole, who would drink down here a lot when he'd be staying in the International Hotel, and my father and my uncle would have to carry him home at night, and deliver him to the hands of the night porter up there. So he donated us the Moose's Head. So
you obviously appreciated the customer care.
Indeed, yeah. We got one of the props of the head from the Gladiator, the beginning of Gladiator, which was used in King Arthur, and we have that on display in the lounge as well. And it's various different film memorabilia. And
obviously your greatest accolade was best bar in the world. I mean, I've drunk down here, I would agree. But so when Lonely Planet announced that, what sort of an impact did that have on business?
It was great. Lots of tourists. We were originally in the actual books, the actual trial when they mentioned Bray, and then from that we had an internet presence, and then we got the best pub, and it's fabulous. It was great. Lots of press, and but nothing changed. Everyone still treated the same,
that you have one bar that is a very old bar. It's almost like the sort of bar you'd find in Connemara, and there's the trad musicians. Then the other side is for a younger generation where you have the live bands. Tell me how that has sort of evolved.
Well, it's a very generational thing. It's kind of like you serve your time in the lounge, and then you reach a level, and then you go into the bar, and it's great because you see some of the younger folk who are in the lounge. Their parents are actually next door, either in the snug or in there playing darts, So it's lovely seeing that,
What does a bar mean to you personally?
Well, I mean, I've been working here since I was a kid, on and off for now 24 years. So, it means a lot. It is a special thing, and in a sense, it is like an old ship. It really is like an old ship.
Paul, I just want to say thanks a million for having us down at the Harbour Bar today.
You're more than welcome.
And we'll go and check out some music.
Brilliant.
go.